Hey, what's up, fellas? Dan from Masculine Evolution here. Okay, let's get real. Why is it that you're looking at self-development videos? Why are you on this path of self-improvement? Why are you trying to better yourself? It has to be because there's something that you want that you're not able to get. So essentially you're stuck. You're stuck in this kind of reality, if you want to call it that, and you're unable to merge onto another reality that allows you to have that thing that you want. You might not see it like that, but that's how it works. You currently, as yourself, who you identify as, is the version of yourself that can't quite attain that thing that you want. Be it a certain amount of money, a relationship, an online business, whatever it is. The you right now, the version of you that you identify as, doesn't have that thing. So you're identifying as a person who doesn't have that thing that you actually want. You deep down know that you want it. You know that you want it because it's in your energy field. It's in your thoughts. It's in your emotions. You visualize it when you close your eyes at night. It's there. It's going to continue to be there until you bring it into this reality, and then you can start to enjoy it. And your body is the tool to do that, because up here is the energy realm and here is the physical realm, and you want what that thing that's in the energy realm, you want it in the physical realm. So your body is the tool that brings it in. It's the way it's always been. It's been taught for thousands of years. We're just not taught this. Everything you see around you now started in someone's imagination, and in order for them to have created it into the physical realm, they had to bring it through their body. Now, if that person's body was full of fear and doubt and worry, concern about what other people might think, fear of their own failure, fear of their power, then they're not going to do anything about that idea. You know, I heard someone say that an idea is not yours until it's created, which I kind of like the idea of, because I've had so many ideas in my life and I was never able to do anything about it. Well, I was, but I didn't. And therefore, they weren't really my ideas. So right now, in your swirling vortex of ideas, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you want, but you're not able to take it, and you're not able to go after it. And that is because of the fear, doubt and worry and all the heavy emotions that exist in your body. Now, don't you think if you had a body that was mostly vibrating at the higher emotions, not the survival emotions, but the emotions that signify safety, then don't you think you would be able to take that thing? Of course. If you want more money, but when you go and try and earn more money, fear comes up, of course that's going to hold you back more than if courage came up. Two different emotions, one of a much higher vibration, and one's going to allow you to get more money. But because your body, the part of you that's in the physical realm, is of a lower vibration, the lower vibration of these fear-based emotions, but you want something of a high vibration, you have to raise your body up in order to vibrate at a higher level so you can have that thing that you want that wants to come through you. So it is really very simple. It's all about raising your energy, raising your vibration. So think about that one thing. Now, obviously, it's more than one thing. There's a lot of things that you want. This is where a lot of apathy comes into play. A lot of people with ADHD, sensitive types, is that we have so many ideas swirling through in our imagination that we just go into overwhelm and apathy because we don't know which one to go after. And that doesn't mean that they're not just sort of life goals. It could be just a general list of things to do. You know, we get up in the morning and we're like, we got all these things to do, but it's all disorganized in our head. And we go to do one of them and then we just don't take it to completion because our mind keeps going to all the other things that we've got. We go into this overwhelm, whatever you want to call it, procrastination, ADHD. It's all the same thing. It's linked to the dorsal nerve in your nervous system, which is the state of freeze. Freeze is in F-I-E-E-Z-E. after fight or flight. So you got the stress of fight or flight. Beyond that is freeze state, and that's the state I'm talking about. And it's the reason why almost everyone doesn't go after what they want, is because of the state of their nervous system, right? If you had stress, if you had anger or fear around the thing that you wanted, and you maintained that anger or fear, you're more likely to have it. But when you go into overwhelm, you don't. That's procrastination. You just avoid it. So a good way of dealing with procrastination and overwhelm is to spend all your time on social media channels, watching videos, learning about how to manifest, how to go after what it is you want. But what almost no one is doing the inner work by changing the state of their nervous system that allows them to feel more peace as they go towards the thing that they want. So, if you think about all the things that are swirling around right now that you want to bring into reality, how would it feel just to pick one thing and take that through all the way to completion? And that means you don't give up until you have it. Now, if you choose something that's quite high on the tension scale, I'll explain what the tension scale is in a second. In fact, I'll explain it now. Okay, so of all the things you've got swirling around up there, some are going to be easier than others to create. Now, the easier ones are the ones that will create less tension to your body, to your nervous system when you go after it, right? So maybe up there is earning £10,000 or dollars a month. Also up there is going on a date with a woman who you're attracted to, and you're not doing either of them. Now, if you were to, let's say you were earning 2.5, 3k a month, and you want to go to 10, you're going to have to start really stepping out your comfort zone in a massive way, and really like putting yourself out there to be judged and ridiculed and rejected and all sorts of things. So maybe that 10k a month, if you were to start shifting your identity to that version of you and then acting as if you had that reality, on the scale of tension, if 0 is no tension and 10 is like total overwhelm, it's going to be quite high, right? Now, if you take, let's say that you're going on dates with women, but you're not quite attracted to them yet, or you're not attracting the sort of women that you actually genuinely want to be dating, the idea of going on a date with a woman you're attracted to is going to bring up some tension, but probably not as high, because it's not a reality far outside of what you're currently living. So the date with a woman that you're attracted to would be a little lower on the tension scale, and therefore a better one for you to start with, right? And everything that's up there, everything that you want, everything in life comes with tension, and that's how we grow. We need tension in order to grow. Okay, so if you think of us when we were growing as kids, there was tension there, right? Same with a tree and a plant. Everything that grows needs tension. Now, when there's too much tension, we don't really grow. So if you're earning 3k a month and you try and earn 10k a month, there's potentially so much tension that you're going to go into the emotional overwhelm and procrastinate. But if you don't put yourself in tension, then you're not going to grow, because the tension that comes up is you stepping outside of your comfort zone. So I've lost what I was talking about. So yeah, picking one thing to completion. Is there something that you can pick now that's like between a 3 to 5 on the tension scale? So it's not that scary. It's brings up a degree of discomfort, but it's not way out there that it's just going to be too uncomfortable for you to do and therefore procrastinate. And then, so once you've chosen that thing, just notice if your mind wants to take you to all the other things that it's got up there, and this is the something that I had to deal with for years. Is like I could never focus on one thing. I kept flip-flopping between all the different things. You know, like I really wanted to be earning more money, or like have this. I think the big thing for me was to be able to live a life where I was just earning money doing what I wanted. You know, that's always been my thing, really. And then I would focus on that, and then I'd be like, oh, but I haven't got a girlfriend, I need a girlfriend, so I'd focus on that. And then I'll be thinking, well, business is more important, and then it's just, again, this is another sort of ADHD state where we just can't focus on one thing. I don't even want to call it ADHD. It's just a lack of focus. It's a lack of attention. One of the more positive attributes, I don't want to say that, one of the attributes of masculinity is attention. It's being able to put your attention on something without your attention being wavered or distracted. So if you are in intimacy with a woman and you're looking her deep in the eyes, can you maintain that attention, that awareness as you truly see her for who she is, allowing her to really be felt and seen in that moment without all the other shit going in your brain taking you away from that. It's the same when you're making love, it's the same when you're on a date, it's the same when you're meditating because you're putting your focus on the breath, and it's the same when you're trying to manifest or create because your energy is going on that one thing now, and all the other things are going to try and distract you because your brain doesn't really want you going after the thing that you're afraid of because it doesn't want you to feel uncomfortable. So you're going to get tested. But if you're prepared to really give this a go, the gifts on the other side are huge, because you change your brainwaves. You're kind of rewiring your brain to see that you're able to take something through to completion, right, from A to B. That is masculine energy. It's penetrating. It's directional. You have an idea, you take it through to completion. Boom, next. You take the next idea. Boom, next. You can like ticking them off, rather than, oh, I'm going to do this, no, I'm going to do that, oh, I'm going to do this, no, I'm going to do that, and life's just taking you in every direction. You lose your grounding in that. It puts you up in your head. It's not a healthy way of living, especially for a man. So if you want to start feeling like a bit more of a man, if you want to feel more grounded, if you want to really go after what you want in life, just pick something. It could be really small. Take it through to completion, and then feel everything that comes up, feel the emotions that come up because you've done that. Feel how good that feels to you. Then you're going to shift your identity. You're going to start trusting yourself more. You'll start believing when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. And the beautiful part about that is that other people will start trusting you too. So it's not just you trusting yourself, that is the benefit. So other people trust you too. When you see that other people trust you, you're going to start trusting yourself more. And self-trust is such a powerful energy to carry around with you, because you really believe in yourself. You can just start setting like manageable tasks and taking them to completion. Think how good it would feel. Feel that in your body. Imagine yourself doing that now. Imagine yourself just being able to just go after what you want like that. Just have what you want in life. That's what it's about. That's why you're here. It's because you're not getting what you want. That's all it is. You shift your identity. Feel as if you're already doing it. Carry that around. Notice what takes you out of that energy. So maybe you can leave the house feeling the version of you that goes after what he wants. And then you look someone in the eye and boom, it takes you out of it, and then you feel insecure and you feel like you can't do it. Cool, you just notice that. Okay, that's interesting. I got taken out of that energy and I got taken back to this sort of original version of me that's just insecure and afraid. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to bring it back. See how long I can last this time. Just sort of treat it as a goal, as a game really. So yeah, this was unusual video for me. I'm normally talk way slower and while sat still. So do let me know in the comments if this new style of video has worked. I hope I haven't bombarded you guys with too much information. If you do what I'm suggesting, please do let me know how you go. I'd be fascinated to learn. I'm hosting a free workshop on Thursday. I'll put the link in the description for any guys who want to meet me in person and we can talk about these things. It's going to be around grounding for clarity of mind and confidence. I hope to see some of you there.